So I figured instead of talking about life, I could show some things that I think are interesting or like really cool, because my style has evolved, and I just like feel more and more that the things that I wear, the things that I have, like they just represent me so much. And so I'm like, you know what? Let's do a show and tell. So I want to start with my favorite item. They're all my favorite. Anything I love is like my favorite, but okay. Like a little kid. I should have taken out the matching purse to this. So I got this like really cute purse. Okay. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna show it. Let's over here. Okay. So I got this like, I don't know, maybe like 6 weeks or so ago. I was in a little thrift store by my house, and I just saw this bag, and I was like, yo, that's funky. And so like I went to go look at it, and I had a little bit of a vision, so I ended up buying it. And basically the way that it came was, oh my gosh, my box is struggling. So the way that it came was like the purse with this like little mini purse. Don't get me wrong, it's kind of ugly, but it's kind of super cool. So the way that I like could explain it in my mind is like it reminds me of like 90s glitch. You know, like it's just all like pixelated and glitchy, which like I love. I love the digital world, you know. And I actually took this off, and I've been using this as my cigarette bag. Cause you know what? I'm just gonna be honest. There's just like nothing else like cigarettes in winter. I don't know. I've become like such a winter person. It's really interesting because I've never been a winter person, especially like with my health problems and my immune system being like way more low, and I was more susceptible to stuff, like just always not liked winter. But you know, I'm doing really well physically, and I don't know, it's just like growing on me. And I will say that winter in Tokyo this year is really, really mellow, which I needed. Like I'm so glad. Anyways, so well, let's just talk about my cigarettes, okay? So these are Arc Royal Paradise Leaf Tea flavor. The reason why I like these, well, first of all, in Japan, like we're allowed to have flavored cigarettes, and in Mexico we are too. So, I don't know, I just like it. But basically, they're pretty like light and herbal tasting. But what I really like is it doesn't have like a strong tar taste or aftertaste. And you get like a really good buzz with these. And your throat's like not all jacked up, you know. I'm not saying that smoking cigarettes is cute, but you know, if it helps me like, you know, cope with life, then there's that. Anyways, so these are like the first cigarettes that I smoked in Japan that I really liked, but not this flavor. This is the mocha vanilla. The ones that I really liked were vanilla. I don't know, they're the ones for girls. Listen, I love pink. I love baby pink. It's one of my favorite colors. But these are like a bright pink, and I don't like having a bright pink cigarette. But they're just so good. These look way more slick. These are all black and stuff like that. But I don't know, these are just like really harsh. And the flavor is not as good. So yeah, these are mocha vanilla, and then the other ones I like are like vanilla something. And those are the only two that I've tried from Black Devil, but they're really good. And then these are the only ones I've tried from Black Royal. But you know, sometimes some of us just need a little something, something, okay? So I'm not gonna be shamed. Anyways, back to show and tell. Okay, so that's cigarettes. I like cigarettes in Japan. Okay, and aside from that, okay, well yeah, so like this is so cute to keep my cigarettes in. Later in there too. And you're ready, your girl's ready to go. Anyways, so this was like my find of 6 weeks ago. Yeah, I haven't been using it that much lately, but like I just think it's unique and funky, and also I don't wear a lot of color, so it's kind of nice to just like have a little pop here, you know, as an accessory. But yeah, honestly, this is my favorite part about it. Okay, and then okay, this is actually not a recent purchase, but I just fucking love this little purse. So this is a common well, okay, I see this brand a lot when I go to resale or like thrifting stores. I don't care enough to like do my research, but all I know is it's like very grandma, and like they have really cute stuff. But like when I saw this bag, I was like, yo, I fuck with that bag heavy, because you know, if you know, I love video games. My first love was video games, and this is like very like 8-bit flowers, you know, like this looks like flowers in like a 90s video game. So yeah, I just love it. It's so awesome. I think accessories are just like so fun. I don't like to dress so out there or anything like that, but the accessories. Okay, and then yeah, so now we're gonna get into like my snake phase that I'm into right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I got this on Mercari Japan, and like the photos were so terrible, like the lighting was really bad, but there was like this one corner where the lighting hit, and I was like, I see her. I see her potential. And sure enough, like I got her, and she was like exactly how I thought she was gonna be. And internally, she's just like a slick, clean brown. I haven't actually used this one yet. I got this maybe like 3 weeks or so ago. Because I've been using my... I got so much shit in here. Oh my god, it's like overflowing. Okay. This is my snake purse that I've been using for the last three weeks of, excuse me, that I also got on Mercari. Yo, it is such a fucking vibe. Like, it is just such a vibe. What I like the most about it is that it's got black, white, off-white, and gray, which are a lot of the colors that I wear. So it kind of like goes with everything. And you can't deny that when you see a girl wearing this purse, you just know she's a bad bee, right? So, I don't know. No one's actually said anything about my purse. But I just hope I'm like giving them really good inspiration. Because like for real, when you wear stuff, it should reflect you. And like I know it's a process to like find out what resonates and like what your style, but I just kind of think it's like the most important thing about you. And it sounds superficial, but it's actually not. When you see yourself as an extension of everything that you do or that you wear, like you just want to be like fully you, fully authentic. What better way than like what you wear in your body? And I'm sure like that's kind of similar with tattoos, right? Like I don't know. Those are just my thoughts. Oh, the point of me saying that was like when I was looking for purses, I originally didn't even know like what kind of purses that I wanted. But like I went through like thousands on Mercari, and they were just so boring. My God. And then you know, you go out into the world and all of these people just have like the same style, and I'm like, come on, girls. Come on, girls. Come on. Anyways, back to my thing. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. Oh my gosh. Damn. Hold up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So it's Python as well, but it's like rainbow, and then it's got like some like glitter seal on it. And I definitely have to get this like sealed again because the scales are like when I got it, the scales were lifting, so I definitely have to get it re-sealed. But inside it was impeccable, and like it's a big wallet. She a big girl, but yeah, I can just like put my entire life in here, you know. And like I love cash. I love paying with cash. So I see this girl like almost every day, you know. And yeah, I just like love the black. I love the stitching on the sides. So slick. Bury me with this wallet. Not if I take it with me to the afterlife. Wait, is that all? Okay, another one is like 2 days ago, yeah, on Sunday, I got a new beanie. I obviously can't wear it because my hair is up, but it looks way better on than that, but I'm not gonna do it. Hi. Anyways, I've had a couple beanies for like years and years, and I just feel like that style of beanie, also not it. So like this like super fuzzy, like worn-in beanie is so cute. Today, I got these in the mail. They have to be, I had to take them to the glasses store because we're going to put some new lenses in them. I'm going to make them sunglasses. I don't know if I'm going to be posting the other video where I introduce my other Gucci glasses. Maybe I should just introduce them now. Okay, so I love Gucci. Gucci just has like really good style. And what I love the most about Gucci is that it's, how do I say this? Like the look is very eternal. May as well start with these. So they've got like the interlocking G. Oh yeah. So nice. And then they're like dark green tortoise, but like you can't really tell because the brown tortoise is so dark, so it's kind of like you only see the green and like pops of light when it hits you. And I love the contrast of the green with the pink. I'm just kind of into that right now, like these like contrasting colors that normally wouldn't go as well, maybe. Like they just look so slick. So I love these, but I do want to see if I can get anti-glare put in these lenses, because like I wear these when I'm out, right? And already, like I've been glasses free mostly for the last 3 years since I got LASIK, and I'm not used to like wearing glasses anymore. So like I'm kind of blinded in the areas of the frames, especially like right here. Like, so when I need to like take these off when I'm in the train station, because there are like people going everywhere and like people are in blind spots. But also like the glare, right? Like the glare can also be distracting. So I'm gonna try to get that done, the glare in that, and then in these, I'm not into like dark sunglasses anymore. And I think it is partially because people don't really wear sunglasses in Japan. Like it's you, if you see people wearing like dark shades, it's almost always foreigners, people that are not from here, and they look pretty stupid. Isn't it interesting like how your environment can start to condition what you see as normal? I want to do like a colored lens, or just like a black or brown like sunglass, but like lighter. you know? I'm kind of leaning towards like a medium brown, but we'll see. I was actually looking for black, like kind of squarish frames, and then I wanted to do orange lenses, but I came across these. Oh my gosh. They're the most beautiful green. Green is obviously my favorite color, if you can tell. But they're also Gucci, and I have to get like a, oh, there we go. Actually, you can see like Gucci. They're just so well made. And these ones are made in Italy, so it's, oh my god, it's like night and day, bro. Because if I don't post out a video, but essentially, ridiculous. Basically, okay, education time. So depending on where the frame is made, like the measurements change. That's crazy, right? I mean, I never realized this, but basically like this is higher depth, higher height in Western countries because we have a higher bridge, but in Asian countries they tend to have a lower bridge, so usually they're quite short. So in this case, these are made in Japan, so they're a little bit small, but it's okay because like it's a vibe, and it's not a big deal with these. But thank God for these. I made sure to only buy glasses made in Europe, and it is like just so much more comfortable. Like they actually fit, you know. Yeah. So anyways, I'll show you guys those when they're done. Anyways, I have one more thing to show. Okay, so since moving to Japan, I've gotten so into coffee, like for real, I am so into coffee. And the thing is like, in the States, it's not that I didn't like coffee, it's that the standards for everything are just so much lower, and so, yeah, it just like wasn't about it. But like over here, they have really high standards, there's high cleanliness, they really care about quality. So when I started, like, for my job, I meet with clients at, like, cafes and stuff like that. So I got an opportunity to try, like, a bunch of coffee at different places. And, yeah, I was introduced to my favorite coffee shop. And then I would go there for, like, every week to meet with a client, like, you know, like, for clockwork for, like, 6 months. And actually, I'm kind of sad to admit that, like, in those 6 months, I really wasn't learning about the coffee. I was just enjoying it. And like working, of course, but over winter break, I was like, dude, I'm really into coffee now. I don't know that much about it, but like, I need my own coffee maker. And I did so much research about coffee machines. Like, okay, like, I know that sounds like, oh, she was like looking up like really fancy espresso machines. No. See, my goal in life is to be like if I was the main character in an anime, would my life look really cool? And so I was like, I want like a old coffee maker that like just gives the vibes. And I had like a vision, and I could like just imagine myself like putting on a pot of coffee and just like drinking it through the night, and like just working on whatever creative endeavor that I'm like working on at that time. And so I found a coffee maker that's new, but it was like a model that was like over 10 years old, and I should show a picture of it. But it's just like, it's super basic, but it's brown, and my rice cooker is brown, and like just that like this area over here of like my things, my things that I keep in my own room. Yeah, those are all brown. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. yeah. So I picked the best coffee maker, and then I got a coffee grinder that matches my fridge. It's like an off vintage white. I don't know, I like shit to match, okay? So yeah, and then like the coffee shop it's kind of out of my way. I don't meet with that client weekly anymore, and so finally, like after a couple times of like trying to go, I like finally made it over there, and I got 3 different kinds. So this is from Cafe Facon, Facon. I don't know what like the bottom of the C accent is. I'm not cultured enough for that. But yeah, so I got actually I haven't opened the Brazil one, but I opened the Guatemala and then a French roast blend. I'm learning, okay? ChatGPT is teaching me about these things and like what I like in coffee and what I don't. I didn't really like the unblend. Like, I don't know, it just wasn't that special. So it's just so pleasant. It's like such a ritual to you know, make yourself coffee in the mornings or at night or whenever. And I've got like my syrup and my cinnamon and my creamer, and I don't know, it's just like, it's those things, you know, that just make life worth living. I also got these shades. I'm not so crazy about these, but they're a little bit bigger than I thought they were gonna be. So I feel like these are like the dude ones, and then like probably the women's one was like a little bit smaller, but not bad. So these are cool because they have like a little like jaguar. I'm a Leo, you know, I'm a cat, so that's a vibe. Oh, and then I got this necklace when I was spending time with my friend like a week ago, and I know so much about crystals, but I don't know what this is. The dude didn't know what it is, and I'm just like, it's fine, we don't need to know what it is. And then it actually, well, this chain was on a different piece of jewelry, and I was like, hey, I want this necklace, but I want this chain. And then he did it, and then I like switched it around, and this cat necklace is so interesting because I got this from one of my best friends for Christmas. I got like coffee on my lap. So one of my best friends like sent me some Christmas presents, which was so fucking sweet. And she sent me this cat necklace, and it was like right when my cat got sick. And I remember like when I got it, I was like, oh, it's so cute. But it's like, it's not really like my style. Like I wouldn't wear a cat necklace. And then through like that whole 9 days of my cat getting super sick and ultimately passing away, I was so grateful for this necklace. It was so symbolic, and of course my friend didn't send it like in anticipation of my cat passing. That hadn't even happened, but she's also super intuitive and like in touch. So I feel like something in there, like her spirit, like magical shit, you know? So now like I wear it with so much pride, and like the night that she passed away at home, I had this necklace like really close to her, and like just like I was within intention. I was like, I want like my cat's essence to like kind of just be in this necklace, you know. And I will say that this necklace like helped my grieving process so much because it's just so close to my heart. But honestly, I haven't even been taking these off. I just like sleep with them, which is kind of crazy. I wear jewelry every day, even if I'm at home. Except usually I don't wear all my rings at home. For whatever reason, it's like as soon as I get home, or like around the time that I get home, I'm not uncomfortable with my rings at all whatsoever when I'm out in the world, but for whatever reason, I'm like, when I'm home with them, I'm like, oh gosh, I gotta like let my fingers breathe so they come off. I think that's all of the main things. Of course, I could show like other things, because your girl's got a lot of treasures, okay? But I don't need to be showing everything, okay? I gotta leave my magic room. So, yeah, I figure, like, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out what kind of videos that I want to do, and I do love getting really deep and talking about my process, like, with things that I've gone through and everything like that, but sometimes I just want to, like, make a light video, you know, and like, style and like, material items that reflect me are they just make me so happy. And so if I get to make videos about that kind of stuff, like, I totally want to. And yeah, I don't know. Just a really simple day. I'm working at home today and just chilling, just living a good life.